Hey there, Capricorn, and welcome to Bon Echo Tarot. This is your career and finance reading for the rest of April. And I'm going to throw down a few cards, and we'll see what kind of insight we can get in light of the circumstances that we all find ourselves in. I figured we could use a little extra guidance. So let's see what the cards have to say for Capricorn. So let's see what the cards have to say for Capricorn. All right. So Capricorn, well, look at you. Mr. Clarity. Those are the energies surrounding the focus of your reading. So this is good boundary setting. This is clarity of thought. This is mature communication. All of those things. So let's see what else we have here. And look at that. You got the Ace of Swords right in the center. So you this is truth. This is you coming into your truth, Capricorn. And what is it that led up to you finding this moment? Well, it looks as though you are coming into a place of balance between the part of you that wants to be alone and the part of you who is emotionally available. So, this is like, and then when you even look at these cards, I mean, this is definitely coming into your own moment. There's wisdom here. There's the ability to discern your situation, and like I said, you have better control over your emotions. You are actually available as well. That by learning to set new boundaries, you're actually feeling more comfortable with the truth than you have in a long time. And you could have a Leo as part of this situation, or you could just be so happy that you found all of this clarity. And, you know, we are talking about finance and career here, that, Venus is going retrograde, so Venus is kind of forcing us all to be taking a look at our history and what it is we're learning from the relationships that we are making at work. And you're coming into a really, really nice time right now that maybe within this crisis, I mean, Capricorn, you've had enough planets hanging out in your sign, to make it feel like school every moment of your life. But within this crisis now, you're almost having some relief from the karmic work that you've been doing for the last year or so. You do have Pluto in your sign. You're ready to plant new seeds. And although this new truth may actually leave you on the outside of some situations, in others, like you've doubled down, seriously, coming into your truth and realizing that this is the best way that you can love yourself so that you can actually create, so that your seeds, the seven of Pentacles, the seeds you've planted in the Seven of Pentacles, it's like, okay, fine, maybe those people don't want to hang out with me anymore. But you know what? I got the Ten of Pentacles right here. I've found my tribe. I found my tribe who's going to help me, keep it together. And that's kind of the theme that I'm seeing here, is that you've gone from being solo to finding your tribe. And how did you do it? By learning how to love yourself, learning how to live in your truth. And this has resulted in you being happy and of the kind of energy that is actually attracting the right people to you. So if you're going to be left out, you're being left out by the wrong people at this point. The seeds that you're planting and that you've been planting probably for a while now without really realizing it is paying off, doubling. It's going to bring you more abundance, more money than the group that's kind of left you by the wayside. So in terms of who your professional associates are, if you have any doubt as to whether, you've made the right decision by changing who you're working with, I can tell you right now, from the cards sitting right there, I think that you're in good shape. You should be not looking back at all. In fact, really the only one who is looking back in these cards is the Hermit and the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles isn't really looking back, it's just looking at the natural evolution of things. The Hermit, it's kind of like you've got a whole new perspective on your past that has truly enlightened you. Judgment, this is exactly the kind of thing, that happens in these times. We've been building towards something and all of these energies build up. And what are we supposed to learn about ourselves? Well, you know what? That we're okay. That maybe, sure, we've had a bit of a journey and maybe we haven't walked it as gracefully as we would have liked through the whole thing. But this is how you reach this level. I mean, we're talking the King of Cups, emotionally available and mature. You've got the Justice card, Major Arcana, and the Hermit. I mean, just this here is showing that, Pluto, you've been paying attention. The school of Pluto, the school of transformation, you realize is now you learning how to walk in truth. And this is a lovely reading for you, Capricorn. So what else can we get here? Let's throw some cards on this Five of Pentacles just to see, what other insights we can gain from that. Yeah, see? These are, the seeds that are not growing, don't worry about it. Because it's like, this is where you're ending up. 10. Some of the seeds are going to grow. Some of them are not. Yeah, that's about all that I want to clarify, because, I mean, the story is so strong just with those cards. And yeah, the Devil, if you didn't know it already, Capricorn, this is the Major Arcana card that represents you. And the Devil is a trickster. The Devil is codependency. It's self-doubt, and you're now, because you're finding your tribe, you're finding people to reflect back to you the qualities that actually, are, that are not just your shadow, This old crew, that's all they did was show you your shadow. That's all they were mirroring back. But now this new tribe, you know, is mirroring back to you so many different aspects of what makes you happy in life, you know. So your success is going to come from this new tribe that you've landed in, and it's because you have reached the vibrational level that this is being drawn to you. So congratulations, Capricorn. What a fantastic reading. So now I'm going to pull one of the Distant Early Warning deck cards. This is created by Marshall McLuhan. And I'm also learning cartomancy, which is reading the traditional playing card deck. I didn't look at it long enough to see. So, but I'm not taking it until I finish talking. So, so let's see what Marshall has to say, and then I'll give you the cartomancy interpretation as well. You know what? I think I want the top one. So, what does Marshall have to say? Visual. 6 of Cups. 6 of Hearts, rather. So, visual. For perfect knowledge, the Englishman says, I know it like the back of my hand. Okay? So, however that resonates with you. And the 6 of Hearts, I just have to look at my notes here. In cartomancy is luck and surprise. So, you know, this may be all coming as a surprise to you, or maybe you still have a surprise on deck. You never know. There's some crazy astrology happening over the next week or so. So, you know, you just might have a real pleasant surprise coming towards you. Oh, there we go. So, I'm pulling 3 cards from the Lenormand deck to get more of a long-range future context for all of this. And the surrounding energies, seriously, almost everybody has gotten this card, the Rider card. We're all moving towards whatever it is we need to be moving towards. This is the pivot point. So, we have the garden, we have the scythe, I think is what we say, and the dog. So, and the dog has come up a couple of times. These are all very familiar themes amongst all the signs. If you're cross-watching for anyone else, yeah, you'll notice that a lot of the same cards have been coming up.